Okay, well that must be a proud win for the club.
Yeah, the club I think are going to enjoy it. Yeah, very much so. It's nice to be back in the winning frame as well, and get to sing the song here at our home ground, and work on making sure that it's a fortress again, which it used to be years ago, and it seemed to have lapsed over the last 2 or 3 years. So nice to be back there again.
You guys seem to be improving week by week. What are you doing, or what are the main areas you're working on?
Well, it's all aspects of your moments that we work on. I think today, different compared to any other week, has been we still had the same sort of amount of percentage of possession. We still stuck to our game plan like every other week. The difference is at the 88th minute, they didn't score and we didn't lose games. It was nice to keep a clean sheet. It's also the biggest difference between this game and every other games was still the amount of opportunities we had in front of goal this game compared to the other 3 games is we converted these ones as we didn't convert the other ones. Zebras, if you look at their past, they concede a lot of goals. Mind you, they rely on their firepower. No disrespect, they've got a great lineup, but they concede lots of goals too. So if you can counteract and nullify their firepower and look at breaking down their defensive lines, I think you're going to get your nose in front, and it's just our day to day.
You kept a clean sheet. Was defence one of the main aspects of today's game plan?
No, it's not the game plan. It's something that I think is important in general. You have a really good structured and organised defensive line. Well, then you don't concede goals, and you don't concede goals, you don't lose games. So we start from the bottom to the top, and it's just one of those games that worked our way, which is really good. It's nice to do it against Zebras because it actually stops them in their tracks. It also allows other clubs to now be within reaching distance, and I think all we've done today is lit the fuse on the dynamite, ready for the self-explosion. So,
did the Gabby effect have anything coming into today's game?
It's got nothing to do with it, mate. They've all got coaches. Gabby's just like anybody else. He's in charge, same as me. He's just in charge of a team, in charge of a squad. No, it's got nothing to do with it. Got nothing to do with it, actually.
And how have all the guys pulled up after the game today? Any
injuries? Yeah, no, I monitor their loading levels really, really well. We've got an exceptional medical crew. Roman, Steve Crean, Celeste, they do phenomenal jobs to be able to maintain that there's no soft tissue injuries or any stiffness, joint stiffness. I think they do more than their fair share as a medical staff. Roman and his masseusing is phenomenal. It just breaks up those sore muscles after a good stint of training. We are lucky to be training on grass, which doesn't have the detrimental effect of training on a hard synthetic surface does on a weekly basis. But you've got to have the medical staff to be able to maintain, and we've got to monitor their loading levels as well. And we only trained twice this week. We took Thursday night off, and I said to the guys to go and spend time with their girlfriends and have a good feed and watch a movie and clear your heads, and just to basically make sure that their spikings aren't getting too high and they've got enough loading in reserve ready to play on game day, so their spikes hit the maximum, and that's what happened. They all had reserve tanks, which is great.
Brilliant.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, how was that game for you guys?
Difficult. Wasn't our best performance, but we just move on to the next one.
What do you guys think you could have done better in that game that you didn't do?
To be honest, I think there's several things that we could do better, but I'm not here to dwell on them. At the end of the day, they put the ball in the back of the net 5 times, and we didn't quite have that cutting edge today. But we're back to the drawing board, and as I said, we move on to next week or 10 days' time at Olympia.
Did you find that their defensive was pretty strong?
Kudos to Kingborough. They're well organised today, and in patches we certainly struggled to break them down. So we've just got a bit of hard work. First loss of the season, only round 4, so plenty of games to go, and yeah.
So you reckon you'll be able to rebound pretty quickly?
Yeah, we'll be definitely looking to bounce back pretty quickly. We'll be working very hard over the next week and a half, and be looking to bounce back against Olympia.
And how's everyone pulled up?
Obviously a bit disheartened, as you would be with a 5-0 loss, but everyone's content, and yeah.